Still on the hunt for a midfielder to replace Casemiro this summer, Manchester United will now reportedly do everything possible to sign one star who'd instantly become their highest earner. Man UTD transfer news. The Red Devils' search for a midfield reinforcement has been a fairly open secret this summer, with Manuel Ugarte the main name mentioned on that front. With United yet to reach an agreement over a deal with Paris Saint-Germain, however, those at Old Trafford are reportedly beginning to look elsewhere for options. They've proved so far this summer that, for the right players, they're not afraid to splash the cash. Given that the transfer window slams shut at the end of the month, it would be no surprise if Manchester United moved on from Ugarte and entered the race for other targets. If recent reports are anything to go by too, then they could even land a player who's arguably better than the PSG midfielder. According to Sport in Spain, via Man UTD News, Manchester United are now doing everything possible to sign Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona this summer following reports that they've already made an opening offer. The La Liga giants are reportedly open to selling the Dutchman, who worked under Erik ten Hag at Ajax, for £51 million, which should be well within United's price range if this summer's spending is anything to go by. The former Ajax man would be an impressive coup by those at Old Trafford, but his preference to stay put at Barcelona, coupled by his hefty wages which would instantly make him United's highest earner, means that a deal will be difficult to complete. As long as United remain without a midfield reinforcement, however, he'll remain one to watch. Spectacular, de Jong would become highest earner. The deal may seem a complicated one, but signing de Jong would be well worth Manchester United's time. The Dutchman would undoubtedly be an upgrade on Casemiro and represents a better option than PSG's Ugarte for a similar transfer fee. Of course, wages may prove to be the biggest stumbling block, but the Red Devils proved that they're willing to pay such a figure in the past when welcoming the aforementioned Casemiro. According to Lewis Canute of TV3 via Man UTD, Manchester United, ahead of an all-important Premier League season, are planning to end this summer's transfer window on a positive note, according to The Athletic's David Ornstein, who reveals that the Red Devils could add another attacker to their squad. Erik ten Hag's FA Cup triumph against Manchester City saved him from losing his job at the end of 2023-24 and, under the supervision of Ineos and his reshuffled team, is now looking ahead to their campaign curtain raiser against Fulham. The former Ajax chief has enjoyed a fruitful window in terms of summer incomings, mainly adding defensive bodies such as Lenny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui, while Joshua Zirkzee has also been added. Man UTD could sign another attacker, Ivan Toney and Rafinha Ide. As Manchester United look to clean up their business towards the latter stage of the trading period, Ornstein, who appeared on Sky Sports Back Pages podcast, revealed that, although central midfield is the main area of concern, there is every chance that the 20-time English champions may add another attacker this summer. I think so. Midfield is clearly an area of concern and where they want to invest in central midfield. Do they need extra cover at fullback still? Probably not now that Mazraoui comes in, and interestingly, it's been given the number 3 shirt, so maybe he will play at left back. And then perhaps, before the window shuts, maybe something more in attack. They're constantly being linked. It's a really fascinating summer at Old Trafford. With Rasmus Højlund now injured for the start of the campaign, there could be scope for Manchester United re-entering the market for a Premier League proven centre-forward such as Brentford and England striker Ivan Toney. Journalist Ben Jacobs recently told GIVEMESPORT that Ten Hag and company have not ruled out the signing of the Englishman but may wait until next summer, when he will be available as a free agent. Elsewhere, Barcelona's Rafinha has been earmarked as a potential acquisition before the end of the month, per Sport, with the futures of Antony and Jadon Sancho uncertain.